this again,
Yeah.
Oh, are your polyps back?
Yeah.
What do they want? Are they extorting you again?
Yeah, they're controlling
What
me.
do you want?
Yeah, I figured. They've got they have those secrets on you.
Yeah. And, soon they're going to be out in the JFK files, so it's fine.
Right. Ooh, but before you divulge any more of your deep personal government secrets, the red light's on in the corner.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello, NSA.
Yeah. Hi, NSA. Well, they were definitely watching before the red light was on. If you're
always watching,
if your webcam is this will shock no one. I plug in this webcam to my computer right before we come on, and when we go off, I unplug it from my computer.
Oh, you're one of those tinfoil hats.
Where every device that you have that is constantly 24/7 connected to the internet and has a camera on it, for sure any agency can access that. Yeah, I don't think that's Anyway, we haven't made it into the I think you got to make it like 90 seconds in before you start spouting conspiracy theories, or you get demonetized or something.
I don't even think I can make it 90 seconds these days, man. I'm getting old.
Yeah, well, I know, buddy.
It happens.
But unfortunately now, if they so choose, and God have mercy on their souls if they do, folks can hear us and hopefully see us right now.
Well, that sucks for them.
Yeah. Well,
we're sorry.
I'm just letting you know.
I apologize for everyone's appearance this evening. Oh, welcome, audience, vast girthy audience. This
Bless
is
you.
episode number 79 of this.
Hey, it's the Abreu episode. Wait, his number, he was 79, right? Yeah.
Abreu, yeah. That guy.
It's the Abreu episode.
Brian Abreu.
The Pirate Man.
Yar.
He just became more and more of a pirate as the years went on. It was amazing.
Is that what he did?
Well, just aesthetically, I mean, like he started braiding the beard, and that was terrible.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Like most guys had just like rapper chains on. Abreu had like beads and medallions and shit jangling. Like he really started to look like a pirate.
Maybe he was.
You never
Maybe
know, man.
He's from Pittsburgh. I don't know.
You never know.
I don't know, but
nobody knows where he's from because he ate his what's it called?
Passport.
That's the one.
Every time I use that image and look at it, I go, why the fuck did I make that?
Not quite as fun as our intro from the other night.
Oh, well, I don't have it anymore, but I could have just played it really fast.
Yeah, well,
I just deleted it.
Why would you delete anything ever?
Reasons, government, conspiracy.
Oh, sure, of course.
Jackie, welcome back to the show. How are you this week? What's up your ass?
Sam. I'm actually nothing's up my ass. I'm in a great mood. Outside of like the horrors
that persist.
Right. The horrors. So, yeah, bad news day today in the horrors. So, the horrors are up my ass. That's my answer. Other than that, I'm great.
Certainly, this can't be. This audio couldn't be chopped
Who
up
was?
in compromising fashion for you. No, it just sounds like we're talking about horrors.
The horrors are up my ass.
Yeah, did you have to pay extra for that, or
the horrors?
Oh, the horrors.
I did.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
But everybody's live, so that's cool. That's good.
Are we?
I don't know.
The size of my head.
It is the size of your head. That is a tall glass. I like it.
It's a Tervis cup. Like it's skinny at the bottom though.
Yes.
And it's filled with Dr. Pepper.
Good. That's healthy. Drink the doctor.
I will.
Liquefied doctor.
You know what they say? A doctor a day keeps the doctor away.
That's right.
Okay. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
The joke meant for Jackie didn't land on Jackie. That's okay. Roxy, how are you doing this week? What's up your ass?
Wait, did Jackie said what was on her ass?
She did. It's the
Yes, it was
horrors.
the horrors.
The horrors.
Yes.
Sorry to distract you from texting.
It's okay. You're excused.
Wait, was it today?
Yeah, doing well, I suppose. I think the general consensus for what's up my ass is I decided that I should kind of get more fit for the summer and for the eventual wedding and stuff, and so that requires you to, for some reason, eat less. Well, I suppose the alternative is doing more,
Right.
and that's not an option.
Okay.
I mean, it is, but I don't think that's really realistic for me. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll just eat. Like, I am so fucking hungry.
Yeah, man. That is a real thing. I certainly have been there.
Like, first world problem for sure, but like there are days that are better than others. Like,
I'm pretty sure hunger's a third world problem too.
But like, to know I could eat more and I'm choosing not to definitely seems just me. I'm the only person on the planet.
Check your privilege that you get to decide not to.
Oh,
eat.
you don't like it here? Why don't you move then?
All right. But then, I didn't take my Adderall today because if I forget to take it too late in the day, I just don't take it.
Because then you're not going to sleep. Yeah.
Right. But then it's also an appetite suppressant.
Yeah.
So it's super easy for me to like not obviously want to eat, and so today I'm like battling
starving because you didn't
multiple
take the
days
amphetamine.
worth.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
And so that is what's up my ass, is the fact that there's simply no other solution to losing weight other than those two options, and both of them are terrible.
Right. Or like surgery, or
But like surgery, you need to like have certain, like, you have to be a certain fat.
Well, I'm just saying you could add more options and they still all suck. Like none of the options don't suck.
Have you tried prayer?
That's a good one.
I tried praying the gay away and it didn't work, so I don't necessarily think
I think you said that backwards, and you prayed the gay on.
Like gay away. That's what I thought you were trying to say.
Like you prayed. No, like I think you said that prayer backwards, and that's instead of the gay going away, the gay entered.
Yes.
It's like when you play a record backwards and you hear the devil.
Right. That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
There's a suggestion. Cocaine isn't always another option.
Always an option. Also a fantastic appetite suppressant.
Aster's Ozempic.
The ass weight loss challenge, but only in the most unhealthy possible ways.
So the ways that I've seen people doing it on my text Twitter otherwise.
I'm just gonna cut my stomach open.
Right. I'm just gonna get addicted to cocaine. I just won't eat. It'll be great.
I'm gonna just be on a hunger strike.
That's right.
Let's do a hunger strike until Jerry dies.
Oh God, I think I'll die first.
Yeah. we'll die first.
Away to nothing.
Ozempic and tapeworms. Hell yeah.
Jerry is definitely on the Mr. Burns like organ plan where you just, they could be dead again soon. One of those.
Wasn't it the baseball team he did the hunger strike for?
Oh,
Homer.
Oh, what did he do?
I thought it was for the baseball team, because wasn't he in like the outfield eventually?
I just remember the song he sang, like "Dancing Away My Hunger Pains."
Yeah, moving around.
My feet, moving my feet so my stomach won't hurt. I'm kind of like Jesus, but not in a sacrilegious
way. Yeah.
He's forced to go on a hunger strike by the Springfield Isotopes after uncovering a secret plan to
move the plane.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be skinny when Ishbia buys the team. I stress eat because of Jerry.
I didn't realize
Valid.
That's what you're saying. I was like, did he just really fuck up spelling lesbian?
Lesbia.
Wow. I clearly need to go eat something.
You may need more than that. Anyway.
This is why we have all these tailgates and drink all this beer. Damn you, Jerry.
Damn you, Jerry.
How dare you make me eat?
Yeah.
Stoop, how you doing this week? What's up your ass? This is like the 40th time I've seen you this week.
Well, it's the second, but
Same
it's
side
a
number.
it's a nice peek into your psyche to know that 2 is too many.
It is far too many.
And which fair enough. Yeah, I get that a lot. I am just all right. Haven't
All right?
Well, no, that's you, buddy. I haven't checked in on my bracket that we filled out on Tuesday night, which
It's not bad.
anybody out there, if you didn't catch it, we had a bracket tournament, NCAA tournament show 2 nights ago. It was a lot of fun.
I watched the whole thing.
What's wrong with you? Get
No
help.
way.
Do you
Stoop, I
hate
didn't
yourself?
watch 1 minute. I didn't watch 1 minute of that.
Yeah, okay.
like, what's a basketball?
That's so much more excusable.
That's a better choice.
It was a lot of fun though. We had guests galore. It was shockingly organized and professional by the standards of the All Sports Scene channel. So go back and watch any of that if you want. You click around, you do whatever, but what you gotta see is the intro that we put together for it, which is also on the Ass TikTok account now.
Instagram.
Instagram, wherever you see that kind of stuff. It was fine. What's up my ass is that I let our first guest pick Georgia over Gonzaga in the first round. And I told her that was a bad idea, but also I just assume whatever I think is going to happen, the opposite of that will happen naturally. Whatever I pick is just the opposite of that is what's actually going to happen. So I just went ahead and and that was the premise.
I like how you say "let" as if like
because that was the premise of the
guest
show we
built
were doing.
Stoop's
I was having our guests come on, and I said, "This is my bracket. Please help me fill out my bracket, and I'm just going to go with whatever the guests pick."
See, I and watched it.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't watch it. It hurts. But yeah. So shout out Aaron for just really. I knew it. I saw Gonzaga win that championship game in the West Coast Conference, and I was like, "Here comes Gonzaga. They're good." And yeah, that was not a close game at any point.
Did they at least pick the token 12 over 5?
Wait, have we had a 12 over 5 yet today?
Yes.
McNeese. That's right. Yeah, shout out McNeese. I don't think we picked them.
That's what Ronald McDonald calls his niece. Hey.
Yeah, other than that though, everything's peachy. Oh, I guess 1B to that 1A of what's up my ass is that not to draw more attention to it, but I feel like we went like a full calendar year where the bit had died and gone away that everyone makes fun of me for my internet cutting out midstream. And we made it like a full calendar year with that not happening. And so finally, here we go. The one show a year that I host, that I prepare for. And 20 minutes in, the whole block, like a transformer blew up or something on the block and knocked my internet out. It was really, I was in a great mood. It was fun. It's a lot of fun. But we recovered. It's fine. Fuck it, we ball.
I can't believe you were in a great mood. It is so
Roxy, if I'm talking about college basketball and like right now, like tonight, I'm gonna be happier than normal because you guys can't see, but I've got some of the games on next to me here, and always in a good mood if that's going on. It's a lot of fun. But that's all. Samuel, how are you, buddy? And what's up your ass?
Not poop.
Good.
Took care of all that a little bit ago.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Thank you.
Do you pay child
I'm proud
support
of you.
to the poop?
I throw pennies in the toilet. Yes.
I guess you would pay child support to like the food. In that case, it would be like whatever like helped you create. Never mind.
I'm not gonna call the food dad. What is up my ass this week? Jeez. I mean, I guess I'll just stick with it. The fact that barometric pressure decides to kill your brain. And I had to deal with that yesterday and had one of the worst migraines I've had in almost 9 years now since I've had surgery on my brain. So yeah, that hurt a lot. But 9 hours of sleep later and I felt good.
Yay!
Good.
I feel like the day after a migraine is kind of like, well, Sam doesn't really. Well, you have been hungover at least once in your life, but like
Several times.
it's like the second day after the hangover. Like you still kind of feel like shit, but you don't feel as worse as you did the day before. So it's like fine. Yeah. But did it? Did you wake up with it?
No, it like kind of developed early in the morning yesterday, like around like 10:30, and then I was in meetings all day, and so I was just like watching my meetings through my hands like this. So I didn't get the light in my face. And my boss is like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, just go lay down." So she told me to go lay down, so I left. But yeah, that was awful. I don't like that. And that was my first time ever dealing with a barometric pressure type thing because that's never happened to me before. But one of my coworkers,
I swear this never happens.
My coworker deals with them all the time. He's like, "Yeah, I got a migraine too." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, then that's what this stupid shit is." And yeah, everything's okay now, I think.
Good.
We'll see. But this made me very that. If you've cleared out your bowels, laid out some towels, you're ready for it.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, put this on instead of Baby Shark.
Baby Shark.
Okay.
Yeah. Good one. Bazinga.
Yeah, I'm still whining about my man cold. Fuck off. You don't know shit about me, woman. Just kidding. She's the only one who does. All right, let's roll into this.
Somebody who knows the real you.
I would never let that happen. Anyway, we're doing a baseball show because next Thursday is opening day for.
Holy shit! Yeah, a week from today.
Everyone but the Dodgers and Cubs who decided to go play in Tokyo for a DEI series. Anyway,
they certainly couldn't do it in America.
So we're going to talk some baseball, but, not in the stupid numbers shit. Who cares about numbers? I can go Google those. So I want to know what your predictions are for the World Series, the MVP, and the Cy Young. Not who you like, Juan Soto is going to. Who do you want to win these awards in the World Series?
So, yes, I think you probably provided that clarification thinking of me specifically because this prompt said, give us your predictions for these things, but in parentheses he said who you want to win these.
big letters.
Who you want. So, Roxy, let's start with you.
Well, shit. Okay. I would like. Nobody actually really don't care. Just kidding. I would like the Orioles to win it. I think that would be cool.
They're not even going to get close, but okay.
I don't think. Yeah. Right. Correct.
They're going to be worse than the White Sox. Book it, people.
That's a high prediction coming in hot. MVP. Oh, gosh.
Both leagues need 2 players.
Oh.
Fuck.
That's how this works.
I know.
Yeah, I forgot until you said that.
I'm glad you said something. See, the problem with the like player specific ones is it implies that I have to know players beyond like Ohtani. And so
this isn't the all sports scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ohtani just because I do like him as a player, and since he's no longer
in the gambler though.
AL. For the AL, I would like to see Luis Robert Jr. I think
I think we'd all like to see that.
Well, yeah, that's why that's the prompt.
Yeah,
Jackie's getting a nervous itch right now.
I was like, that it's not gonna happen. But
Jackie felt Luis. Jackie felt Luis pull a hammy when Roxy said his name.
Fair. You want to know what's funny? I actually did not pick up on the note that it's who you want to win. So I'm like looking at my list like, okay.
Jackie's putting together war from the last 3 years. She's like,
right.
Yeah.
And then Cy Young. God, that implies I know who the fuck pitches.
Just name a pitcher.
Could Shohei? I don't know if
I think he's slated to pitch starting in May or June.
Yes,
maybe.
he's going to pitch.
He could.
Yes. Be cool.
Yes.
I think it'd be cool as hell to see someone double up on that. And then the National League, oof. I don't pay attention enough to No, as long as it's not somebody on the Cardinals, then I'm fine. I don't like the Cardinals at all.
Valid.
That's all I got.
Valid.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Jackie, now that I've thrown your whole system off,
You have. You have.
you got some predictions for us? You could still stick with what you got.
Yeah.
No, I switched it up real. I just wrote on the top like on vibes. We're just gonna go on vibes.
Perfect.
That's right.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So who do I want to win the World Series? I circled who I wanted from like each division. Let me break it down. Okay. All right. I want the Mets to win, and here's why. I want to prove to other owners that if they spend money, sometimes you fucking win. So the rest of you should spend some fucking money.
Down with that.
Yeah. Okay.
100% correct.
Okay. AL Cy Young, Garrett Crochet.
Yeah, that was my pick.
Okay.
All right. I like it.
AL MVP. I think just because I like that his team is like underdoggies. I like underdogs, so I'm gonna go with Bobby Witt Jr.
Like it.
from Kansas City.
Okay.
On the NL side, I also want the MVP to be Shohei because I like him too as a player. I'm all in. And what's his dog's name again? It starts with a D.
Brian.
No.
Not a D.
Dryan.
Forgive Sam.
Chat.
He still
Chat,
hasn't
what's
gotten over
the
the
dog's
excitement
name?
of your pick of Bobby Witt Jr. Sam and his contingent are very excited at that potential.
Decoy.
He's a good old boy.
Decoy.
Yeah,
Decoy. Yes. Tim's like dog.
He is for dog.
Fuck off, man.
Very good, Tim.
You know what? Just because it would be so fucking cool, I'm gonna go with Shohei for the Cy Young too. The double one. That'd be so fucking cool, man. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my picks.
Let's hope his arm holds up.
Hey.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Have you seen that guy? He's look at him. He's ridiculous.
Isn't this his second Tommy John surgery though?
Second time's the charm, baby.
Or did he?
Is it actually?
Maybe it was a shoulder surgery the first time he had.
That sounds right.
But he's been shut down twice after pitching. So.
Yeah. Be all right. He's a big boy.
He is.
He is.
Literally.
Physically, he's large. He's intimidating.
Not like Andrew Vaughn.
A large person.
5'10" king.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Still, what are your predictions?
I too was thrown off by the second half of the question.
That you totally read on that 5 minutes before the show started.
I didn't even read it.
Correct. Because I was just gonna lean into Shohei winning everything.
Just Shohei winning everything. He's
Well,
just gonna
because like the thing is, because it's like regardless of what anyone wants, that is a problem. Like he's probably in odds wise. He's probably in. Well, I haven't looked, but I guarantee he's at least top 5, maybe top 3 for NL MVP right now, odds wise. He's somewhere in the mix. Like people are putting money on him to win the Cy Young, even if he misses part of the year, just because it's him. Mm-hmm. And so wouldn't it be great if Shohei won MVP, Cy Young, and the Dodgers won the World Series? And there's just no hope. There's just no hope in the world. Like no one has any prayer of ever being competitive because the Dodgers just have more money than God, and that would be a lot of fun. And unfortunately, like I'm also on team like let's shame and embarrass the MLB owners who just don't want to spend money, and let's reward the ones who do want to spend money. Unfortunately, that assumes that these men have shame. Or like or are at all going to be moved. Like you think Jerry gives a shit when he sees a team spend money and then succeed because they spent? He doesn't give a flying fuck because he's rich. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about anything.
So for funsies, I looked it up.
That's how I feel.
According to FanDuel, he is the favorite for the National League MVP at plus 100. I don't know would you say like plus 145?
Yeah. What is it?
145.
Yeah, so that's That's crazy because that's like basically even money
Like Juan Soto's next, and he's at 550.
plus.
But he is
yeah,
very low actually on the Cy Young
well,
list.
yeah, because like Sam said, like
gonna
he's gonna
pitch
miss the
very
first couple
minimally.
months.
Yeah. So like the top one is that Paul Skeens guy at plus 200. He is, so I would actually I would take this. He's at plus Shohei's at plus 8,000.
Yeah, put $5 on it.
He could go nuclear and just, in however many starts and just.
Oh, that's in poor
go
taste. Sorry, buddy.
That was good. Didn't even think about it.
And then I didn't name AL MVP or Cy Young. Who do I want? I mean, if it's who do I want? Like I want Touki Toussaint to win the Cy Young.
Hell yeah.
That's who I want. And like for MVP, Andrew Vaughn. It's his turn.
Hell yeah.
That's who I want to win MVP.
Now that the expectations of him being 6 feet are off of him, I think he's going to be in it.
That's what the problem was the whole time.
That was his psyche, just people messing with him.
Yeah. All right, Sam, what about you?
Okay, so the World Series, I want the Sacramento Athletics to win.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, and
because
it's funny
John Fisher deserves a win.
God.
You're right.
You're right. He does.
The city of Oakland blew it. Now they got to pay for it.
That's right. Yeah, the fans of Oakland deserve to suffer.
No, I want the Mariners to win the World Series.
That'd be fun.
I want the Mariners and Mets in the World Series.
Okay.
So go Mariners.
I like Mariners Mets. I like thinking about it. That's a good. I like that.
I'm totally thinking about it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of white people going,
Yeah. Welcome to the channel.
Welcome to our hour. Yeah. All right. For MVP in the National League, I want Francisco Lindor, just because he's fun.
He is fun.
Fun player.
He is fun. I like him. He hasn't hit anybody yet, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah. I like Francisco Lindor. I like him as of now.
And then for the AL MVP, I want Brent Rooker because his Twitter game is hilarious.
Okay.
I love Brent Rooker. Also, rightfully should have been in the MVP conversation last year with the freaking August and September that he had. That was insane. But yeah, go Brent Rooker. Go Athletics. All the way. Cy Young's National League, I want Reynaldo Lopez.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Very cool.
Tearing it up last year.
Because he deserves it. Because he worked his ass off, man.
He did. And then in the AL, I want Garrett Crochet as well, as Jackie said. Just because it would be so funny.
That would be funny.
You know what?
Funny.
Did you see the list of like big name pitchers who are on the IL coming into the season?
Mm-hmm.
The list is crazy.
Garrett Cole.
Yes, but you know what's going to happen is Crochet this year will have a similar arc as Jose Quintana did for basically his whole White Sox tenure, where
runs.
They're different pitcher profiles completely in terms of their stuff and their approach and everything, but in terms of Crochet will be absolutely fucking dominant. Crochet might have a stretch this year. Like finally it'll all come together. Finally he'll make it through a whole year without like missing a lot of time for a serious injury. And he could even put together like May and June combined, his ERA is below 1. And in that whole, let's say that's 6 starts, 0 wins out of it. They're all no decisions or L's.
Yep.
That's that best case scenario. That's what's going to happen for Garrett Crochet this year. That's my
as we know, you cannot win a Cy Young unless you have 20 wins as a pitcher.
Correct.
Not allowed.
Correct, because that is something that you entirely control as a pitcher.
Yes.
Yep.
Do you want to win? Don't give up a run.
Yeah, idiot.
How dare you do your job poorly? But I also would love to see Paul Skeens win the Cy Young just because he has no personality.
His girlfriend would like do something cute on Instagram.
Yeah. Which one is she? She's one of the
Livy Dunn.
That's the one.
Gymnast from LSU.
Oh, she's cute. They're cute. They're cute.
I remember that Paul Skeens has a significant other who is an influencer type. I just never remember which one it is because you know, I hear these names and I'm like, oh, that's one of them. That's in that category.
Yeah, one of those.
Like
Doing
when he
the
got named
meeting.
the All-Star starter last year, he was just like, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. I was like, this is he has no emotion whatsoever. He's perfect.
Relatable.
This kid's just like, I just want to throw the ball. Let me throw the ball.
See, that just makes me wonder if Nikola Jokic could play baseball at all.
Oh, definitely.
Because you want to talk about a guy that fucking doesn't give a shit. That'd be awesome.
If they try to give you a Cy Young when you don't have 20 wins, it goes to Bob Gibson.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's what happens.
And that guy's the mayor.
Oh god.
Disappointed in you, Jackie. That wasn't
What's
fun.
yeah.
Disappointed in you.
All right. Next question is, what stadium do you want to see a baseball game in that you haven't already seen one in?
I want to see Kauffman Stadium. I haven't been to Kauffman Stadium.
You've never been to the K?
I've
Oh,
never been
we-
to the K with
Sam
like
and I
the
were just there in
fucking
July.
waterfall thing in the
Yeah.
back. That looks cool.
It is very cool.
You know what? Funny story. I was supposed to go to the K. So for when we were dating, my husband and I, on our dating anniversary, we would always like take a trip somewhere. Fuck you, Stoop.
Just leaving in the
Anyway.
middle of my...
So we had planned for this like year to go to 2 different stadiums to go see the Cubs play, you know, at Wrigley, and then see the White Sox play at Kauffman. And then my husband proposed to me, and so we were saving money for the wedding. He's like, we probably shouldn't take that trip to like Kauffman because it's gonna be too much money. We should save for the wedding. I was like, yeah, you're probably right. But he kept the fucking Cub tickets, and we went to the goddamn Cub game. Don't think I didn't notice that. It's 17 years later, and I still remember that shit.
That wasn't the
Damn.
same Cub game that like you were miserable the whole time.
No, that was in Cincinnati.
Oh yeah, that's my
Great American Ballpark, very nice park.
Yeah, well, Sam and I were at Kauffman along with many of our cohorts on the social media cesspool.
What'd you call me?
We were at Kauffman back in July. Fortunately, it was not 10,000 degrees outside, which
Yeah.
all year I planned on just being physically miserable because we booked a trip to fucking Kansas City at the end of July. But it wasn't that bad. And
There were night games, luckily.
well, I got to tell you, my takeaways are, first of all, just like so many, I mean, most big professional sporting venues in the United States, it is built at a scale for cars, not for people. It's you. When folks bitch about how when you go a place and you have to walk a mile to get in there, I hope you realize that's because we design everything in America around car accessibility, not human accessibility. Anyway, also the ballpark was like really, really nice. I don't understand why they want a new one. Like they're doing a new one. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
That ballpark was very, very nice.
Was that that was your first time there?
Yeah.
And
that
it's
was my
well
first
kept.
time.
It's
It was
very well kept.
it was really, really nice. Services, amenities, all of it was like at least replacement level, if not better. And they have like a really good kids section out. I mean, the layout is good. All of it's, once you're in the park, it's good. It's not just like the White Sox ballpark, which is like acceptable, you know, and then some things are good. Like, you know, oh, we've got good food. It's a cool ballpark. I don't know why they want a new one.
Yeah. I like the K. It's fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
That's awesome.
Roxy, what about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say Kauffman would be mine, or the stadium. Was it Oracle where
In San Francisco?
San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to San Francisco next month, and of course they're not in town. And then like we're going to New York in June, and I was like, oh cool, we can go to like the Mets Stadium. No, they're not in town.
Aw.
So Oracle is probably my number one pick, and then Kauffman right after that.
Sam, I'm so proud of you, man.
Huh?
Yeah, I was waiting for the gay joke when she mentioned they're going to San Francisco.
Ha, gay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Proud-
Everywhere we go is gay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Ha. Okay.
So you're going to the Giants ballpark?
No, because they're not in town when we're going.
Oh, that's
The point was that everywhere we travel, the team that's home will not be there.
yeah. Sorry, I need to keep my sticks sharp on the train. just in case.
That will never not be funny.
Nope.
Will never not be funny.
Oh man, Stu, what about you?
I mean, there's many I want to go to because I've only been to I think like 6 or 7 of them, and there's 30.
Nerd.
I know, right? And like, what's maddening is that I have like walked or driven right up to the edifice of a few and haven't actually gone into them because I was in that city for a different reason. Most recently, like I walked all around the Twins, Target Field.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really nice. The neighborhood is pretty cool, and the weather when I was there was gorgeous. And I'm sure that's a lovely place to take in a ball game. So that's not necessarily my pick, but it's one of the places I want to go. Also, I've driven near and immediately around Camden Yards in Baltimore, but I haven't gone to a game there either.
I like Camden Yards.
Fantastic
good one.
ballpark.
Camden.
I love it there.
And then Camden and Petco in San Diego also looks really,
Petco for
really
sure.
that looks really cool.
Mhm.
And I haven't even been to San Diego in general, so I guess I'm gonna pick that one because that just sounds like a nice trip.
San Diego's a good town.
Yeah,
That's where we had our honeymoon.
That's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Aw.
All right.
Mhm.
So,
What about you, Sam?
Obviously PNC's on the list.
That's on my list too.
I've been there. I've
Oracle.
been to PNC. Woohoo!
I'm
nice
going
there.
there in June or July, whenever the trip is. So I'll be there this year. That's one off my list. But I really want to go to Seattle's ballpark.
Mm.
Always
My,
had
my sister got engaged at a Seattle Mariners game in Seattle.
Nice.
At the current ballpark.
Yeah.
Neat. That's cool.
I've always had a love for Safeco ever since Ichiro was there, and I would always watch
Mhm.
games on ESPN and see the big Safeco sign in there. I know it's T-Mobile Park now, but would still be really cool to just be there and be like, oh my god, this is the stadium I always played in video games as a kid because that's the only stadium I liked in the video games.
Yeah. We love corporations on this show.
Sure do. I have T-Mobile. Sponsor me. All right. Otherwise, Houston. I want to go to Houston's ballpark. I think that looks like
Oh
a
yeah,
fun
that'd be
one.
cool.
I mean, Houston's ballpark is quickly becoming like one of the older ones.
Yeah, it is.
You know, so that I agree. Like,
And I think they should put the mound in center
Put
field.
the hill back.
Put
That's
the
what I'm
hill
saying.
back.
Fucking pussies
hill
taking it
back.
out.
Do it.
back. Put
Like one
Put-
person
Put the
got
hill
injured.
back, you pussies.
Oh, one person gets injured. Now we're gonna take it down. Get out.
wasn't there a light pole out there too?
Yeah, there was a flagpole right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
That's fun. Come on.
That dude from the Yankees literally like almost lost his leg at Guaranteed Rate Field, and that wasn't on a hill,
That's what I'm saying. You don't need a hill to hurt yourself.
right? Like,
Yeah,
come
put
on,
the hill.
bring
put
the hill back.
back. God damn it.
Yeah, give me my hill.
That's like our strongest, most unanimous position as a show.
Yeah.
Bring back the hill.
Yeah, put the hill back in center field. At,
Hashtag bring back the hill.
is it
Yes.
Minute Maid? Is it Minute Maid or what the hell they call
Minute
it?
Maid, yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
still Minute Maid. I don't
Okay, I
know.
don't care.
But
No one said Dodger
Great.
Stadium.
I've been to
Eh.
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah. It was on
was-
my list.
It was totally fine, but you want to talk about the mecca for fucking car-centric
yeah,
and anti-human infrastructure. Dear God, that place is in a moat.
it is
of kind.
interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a
Yes.
crater. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
the parking lot's up top and the stadium's sunken into the ground.
And wouldn't you know it? There used to be a community there. Want to take a guess what the demographic makeup of that community? Anyway, what's next, Sam?
Rich white people.
Yeah. That's right. That's who we displaced to pave parking lots. Yep. Every time.
All right. So, what baseball sound or sounds are your favorites?
Mm.
Jackie, you look like you have a sound.
I do have an answer. So I bet you think I'm going to say it's the crack of the bat because that's what everyone's going to fucking say because that's a great sound. But it's not that. It's when a fastball hits the perfect part of the pocket in their catcher's mitt and it just pops and sexy. That's sexy.
I caught a couple of those pitches from you around this time last year. We got to do that again.
No, you didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
did. What do you mean?
I was not throwing hard at all.
I'm just saying we got a couple of those. We got a couple of those to pop.
For the viewers, I used to be a fast pitch pitcher in softball, and I used to throw like 65 miles an hour plus. I went out to try to do it last year. I don't think I topped 40. I don't think I topped 40 on any of those pitches.
You know what? But she was hitting the glove though. That in itself is an accomplishment. If I try to throw that underhand, softball style, I can't even. I have no idea where the ball's going.
And then Allie comes and like throws a million miles an hour. Like
she's
young. Heat. She's I've got like 15 years on that girl, so like she's still got youth. She was
throwing heat. She was throwing heat for sure.
She was, and I was telling my husband, I was like, you know what, I'm not used to not being the best player. I'm not used to not being the best. So that was different for me.
Jackie came up, slammed all her stuff down. I hated it.
No, it was more like Eeyore, like because I got old. I'm like, oh,
I can't play anymore.
And then I went to the batting cages with Roxy last week, and I sucked there too. I'm like, God damn it.
Well, hitting's hard. Eh?
What happened to the game I love?
I got old.
It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, I'm sure. Top of the mitt.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a popular one. Roxy, what about you?
Probably. I'm a big fan of the organ.
Good
Which
call.
one?
I understood what you meant.
Thank you, Jackie.
She likes when they finger the organ.
Yeah, Sam and I both gave each other a breath because we thought the other one was going to make the joke.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that would be mine.
Jackie's setting.
I saw that. That's The Rookie, right? The Rookie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
We can remake it.
That's based on a real player, and that real player turned out to be like a fucking asshole. What? Like I looked at, like, oh, that's a real player, and I looked it up. I'm like, ah.
Are you kidding? A baseball player was a bad
a baseball
That's
player?
crazy.
Oh my god, he had a unhealthy marriage. Oh my
That's
god,
crazy. Crazy.
But they look so happy in the movie.
I like that movie though.
It's a good movie. Roxy, is there any particular things that the organ, like a song that they play, or just like the sound of the organ, everything going on?
And like when you go to ballparks, like before the game starts, and they're just kind of like filling in the noise until people arrive. That's
what are you cracking up about?
The radar gun was up.
I'm afraid.
It's from the movie. It's from the movie.
Ah.
But yeah, nothing special.
Nice. Yeah, it was really cool with the music box when they had the guy playing the organ before a league of their own.
Do all 30 MLB ballparks like still have an actual organ? I wonder though.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
only like a few left.
Yeah, and I don't even think do all of them do like even the 7th inning stretch necessarily.
I mean, I think Wrigley's the only one that actually does it on an organ still.
But in general, I mean, like the song that "Take Me Out to the Ballpark."
Everybody does.
It's played on the organ.
Everybody do that. Okay.
Yeah.
At least the Wrigley, I know it for sure. It is. I don't know about.
Yeah, I know Wrigley has an organ. I know the White Sox ballpark has an organ.
Sounds like a guy who's only been to like 4 MLB stadiums.
I think I said 6 or 7, but yeah, it's
I know there's a lot of well, not a lot, but like at Baltimore. In Baltimore, rather, they do that "Think I'm a Country Boy" song, and that's almost like more exciting for people than the stretch.
Yeah,
it's sung immediately after.
I'm gonna Google what that organ do.
Yeah, definitely do that. Put it on the screen too.
Why is my Google speaker yelling at me? Shut up!
You said her name.
I didn't actually.
Yeah, you said Google.
I did. Oh, I did. It's telling me what that organ do.
Nice.
Oh god.
Stoop, what are some sounds you like at the ballpark?
Well, see,
Or baseball sounds?
Yeah, well, that's a good. He's learned. 79 episodes in, he gets it. I mean, like Jackie said, crack of the bat's too easy. So I knew no one was going to actually pick crack of the bat because everyone would think that that's too easy. Because I mean, come on. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Like
it's the best stuff. So, also, this is maybe a little bit of a tangent. Shocker, I know. But did everybody see the promotional clip that the Cubs put out across their social media of Seiya Suzuki slicing baseball, like taking BP with a katana, a samurai sword, and slicing baseballs in half?
No.
Okay. It is so cool. And I have watched it probably like 200, 300 times trying to catch any little hints that it might be. Well, any little hints that it might be edited. Because if that's real, that is so insanely impressive. Like he fruit ninjas baseballs in the BP cage. It's crazy. It's really, and the sound of that, like the sound of the baseballs getting cut in half, again, if it's real, pretty cool. But I'll go with, for my baseball sound of choice, the vendors shouting in the seats. Because I'm super jealous. That's one job that I've always wanted since a kid. Because as everybody knows, any excuse I get to yell as loud as I can in public, I'm always going to take that. It's great. And
my wife left me.
Yeah, well, and over the years, you go to games, different ballparks and stuff. You sit in different sections, and you get to know that there's some vendors who have a signature kind of call.
Yeah.
Beer here or whatever. The White Sox, I don't know if this guy is still around, but he used to be somewhere on the 100 level, maybe down the third base line, that had like the voice of someone who, and he probably had, but the voice of someone who had been like smoking 2 packs a day.
Yeah, really gravelly. Hey,
and you hear genuine. You're like, that's awesome. I want to. That's my sound of choice.
Okay, good call.
Yeah, thank you.
Good call.
Like
Samuel.
Brian kind of hit it here. Mine's idiot fans. Not screaming about blocks, just idiot fans. Getting to hear them yell things.
That's the worst.
And just being like, you're so wrong.
Like when they get excited about a ball that's left the infield and they think it's a home run. Like,
yeah. Or just, when they're yelling about something that they're just totally not
just
right
wrong,
about
just
it
so
all.
wrong about.
Let me tell you where
about
all of those fans are. Let me tell you, because every time I have sat in this section, I sit next to some of those guys. Okay. And you know which guys I'm talking about. It's the club level. It's the 300 level. Yep. Every single fucking time I have to sit near one of these fucking guys that doesn't know anything about baseball. And I'm just sitting either like behind them or in front of them, like, oh my god. Like,
Jackie's sitting there with her scorecard like, god damn it.
Every time. The club section, every time.
Here's the problem. I don't think it's section specific. Anywhere you sit at
it is though.
Anywhere you sit at, well, I like that. Maybe more likely,
Jackie's like section 321, Rose.
But like, oh man, we had the season tickets we used to have upstairs, fifth row behind the plate in the 500 section. There was like a father and adult son that sat next to us, and these guys would come up in like the second or third inning, fucking hammered. And this one of those years that the Twins hit a lot of home runs. This was like the year after that when they weren't doing so hot. And the adult son is just talking about how they're all taking steroids and they're all cheaters. And it's just like, where are you? There's so many things to complain about, and that's not any of them. So the point is that you can sit anywhere for any sporting event and you're going to hear people being very, very loud and wrong.
I agree.
It's just that's sports fandom.
I agree with that. When we went to the Yankees game last season, we sat in the 500s. Basically, like Stoop, what your season tickets were for the Sox. That's where we sat for the Yankees game. And it was the one game we went to was like when Marcus Stroman decided to give up like 8 runs in the first inning, you would think that Marcus Stroman like personally murdered all these people's like children. The shit that came out of these people's mouths over this guy were so fucking funny. And it's just like, I was like, this guy's one, he can't fucking hear you. And then 2, it's like, some of it I was like, I feel like these guys are really gonna like go down to this fucking field and start getting like pissed at this guy. I'm like, oh
Yes, Matt, very correct. You are very loud and very
Yeah.
all.
yeah, I hear Matt before I see him.
You are such an obnoxious person.
He's so loud all the time.
I know, right? I
God.
can never just sit and enjoy myself. I can't wait to hear a bunch of wrong idiots yelling on opening day. It's gonna be so fun. I
can
live
wait.
for it.
I can wait.
It's gonna be on my bingo card what I hear that day.
You should make a bingo card, an opening day for real
It's-
content.
I can't publish that.
Too much work. Too much work. He's not going to do it.
Already gave up. Wait, AI can make me one.
There you go.
That's all I need. All right, let's get to the tweets or posts of the week, shall we? Tweet. Funny that Matt's here because here's Jackie's pick from this week.
Hell
Yeah, it's good. That's good stuff.
that is
That's a
good.
good joke.
Also,
Good joke, Matt.
can everybody, this should have been up my ass, but can everybody stop acting like you're actually ever going to get anything useful when the government declassifies a bunch of documents? They're all going to look like this every time.
Mhm.
Stop expecting anything juicy. If there were anything juicy, they wouldn't be giving it to you. I promise.
But we can dream still, right?
But clearly, Jerry Reinsdorf did 9/11.
Yes,
Clearly, yes.
and JFK.
And JFK.
Did him.
Did him good. All right, here's Roxy's pick from this week.
Did him so good it was mind blowing. You're TikTok's favorite child. All right. Yes, that is what I want my child wearing to school. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You have a lot of questions about my ketamine powered horsecock shirt that are answered by the shirt.
Yeah. I feel like it's pretty self explanatory, you know? Shouldn't have to do a lot of explaining here.
Shouldn't, but
Stu perpetually has a tinfoil hat on.
We know the audience we've cultivated. Thank you, sir.
that's
Perfect.
right.
All right, here's Stu's pick from this week.
So,
I'm one of them.
I forgot to make my up my ass something that isn't this, because now I'm just repeating myself. But they had to go ahead and use an image of fucking
I'm Gonzaga.
not just Gonzaga. I mentioned this young man specifically, Caleb Battle. I said this dude is an animal. The Gonzaga's on a heater. This is gonna be great. And then we picked Georgia to beat them in the first round on my bracket.
Shout out to Erin though. She did actually put a bet on Georgia to win.
True. No. I mean, she stood on business.
She did.
Just loud and wrong. But I picked this tweet just to highlight what we said over and over and over on the show we did 2 days ago, which is that whether you know something about sports, you know nothing about sports, wherever you are on this spectrum, all is equal under the god of randomness that is this tournament. So don't freak out when like, oh no, I had such and such in the Final Four and now they're out. My bracket's busted. You've still got a shot because everyone else's bracket is also busted. So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
And Sam, of course, being part of the 1%, still does have a perfect bracket as of now. But by the time the show's over, he probably won't.
Classic 1%er over. We'll
That's
get
right.
down on all of you. All right, and here is my pick for the week.
With attitude. With attitude.
Hell
No.
yeah, that's so funny.
The problem is that you don't get this joy anymore because it's usually just a screen you're tapping,
Right.
and I'll break the fucking screen. No,
No.
fucking injure myself.
Sir, why are you pressing it that hard? Fuck no.
No.
True
I want
story.
my 6 cents.
True story. We went to Panda Express in the drive-thru, and they were collecting money for the local children's hospital. But how they phrased it was, "Would you like to round up for the children?"
Oh no.
Fuck them kids.
I said, "Fuck no."
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Do not give corporations money for charity. Don't do it. You
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
know
you-
why?
I-
They've already donated. Now you're just
Right.
giving them their money back.
Correct. Yeah, you just if you want to donate to charity,
Don't
go ahead and
do it.
donate to charity. Just donate to charity, or like just give somebody on the street who's asking for money, just give them some money. I promise that is a much better and much more direct action than fucking rounding up your change. Because, like Sam said, those companies they already donated. They're just they're just trying to get their money back.
Want their money back. They wrote it off already, and now they're just making a profit off donating to charity. Do not trust them. Jewel Osco does not need your 74 cents, okay?
Oh,
They're fine.
God bless America. I love it. I love this.
Sam decides on whether to round up based on like how high.
Yeah.
If it's 2 cents and he's like, "You want to round up?" No. But if it's like 75 and up, people are like, "Oh, all right."
No, give me my shekels and let me run away.
Saying nothing.
You're not getting my 2 cents, buddy. Just want to put this up one more time because it is the final weekend of the Play Ball series at the Music Box that our buddy Worm has put on and done a beautiful job of this past weekend. A League of Their Own showings went very well, very crowded theaters, so very happy for them. It was very fun. Go see it. EFIS is coming out on Friday. It's a new independent film about baseball that they'll be showing. So if you can, go ahead and go to the Music Box on Friday night for a new independent film.
Oh yeah.
So that's good there. Yeah. Go check out.
Do we have Talking Out Our Ass on Tuesday?
We don't. We're gonna have no
Hey,
shows.
yeah, and then we won't have a show Thursday because it's opening day. Hell yeah.
No shows next week, so you don't have to look at us for
Great.
at least another week.
Thank God.
But yeah, Stoop said to go check out the NCAA tournament thing. If you have 2 hours to kill, you can also watch it on 2 times speed, so you only have an hour to kill. Yeah, and that's about it. All right, we did it, everybody. May God bless all of you, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Good night.